Welcome back to another video of Hardcore Minecraft. Today we're building an ice boat bridge so we can ice boat race by ourselves and with friends, even though I have no friends. And it's a single player world. And wait till the end to check out what it looks like. As of now, we're just trying to get the packed ice from the boats so we can get the materials. And we're going to make this thing pretty big, but a lot of ice goes a little way. Sadly, I found out while I was building the bridge. But now we're just going to head back and start finding our area to build this ice boat bridge. Okay, we have made it back home and we are now in our home. So we are gonna go look for a place to build this. So I found my area and I've started to build out a frame. It's just right by the house, so we can fly up to it and just boat race whenever we want. So now we're just going to get working on the frame and make sure it's symmetrical and stuff so it actually lines up and looks well. Now we're going to work on the first long path and out of the two. And we're going to connect these like an oval shape. So we're going to fill this in and then we're going to get started on the oval shape just to make sure we can get the right dimensions, make sure we have enough packed ice, and just make sure we have enough everything to fulfill this project. Now, this filling in part was kind of boring, but didn't take too long, so that's good. And when we needed to fill this in, it kind of took a while because I kept sliding off the ice because it was kind of slippery. You know how ice works. But the first layer, the first path was pretty easily, and it took me a while to figure out the design for the actual oval shape, but I eventually got it in the end. Now we are going to be working on the curve to actually make this so we can actually make it a full loop, and this is probably the hardest part of the whole course because I had to make it thick enough, but I just wasn't making it right. So it was thick enough in the end, it was just hard to get around. So this took definitely the longest part, but it was worth it in the end because it actually worked really well because I didn't use all the ice I needed and I had a little bit extra spare after I finished the whole bridge. So this was the perfect amount of ice so I could actually finish the bridge, and it was the perfect length to where it was actually possible but not too easy. And now the curve was finished and we can now get started on the actual straightaway again, which is the boring part, so I won't show that again. I'll just show you the first couple seconds. But the second straightaway is now finished. Now we have to start on the curve again, sadly, but it won't be as hard this time because now we know what to do. And it should be easy, so I'll just skip to the end because you've already seen it. Now we're just going to get a little pre-ice boating session just to test it, and it was hard at first, but I think I did get it. I just had to try a couple times because I wasn't used to it. It was kind of hard at the start though, so you'll probably see me mess up a couple times, but let's see if I can get it this time. I think I'm actually a lot better now. I've tried it a couple times, but yeah, you just have to go really slow. And if you take those curves right, you can do it faster than that. I just didn't do it how you're supposed to do it. But this ice boat works really well, and I think that it'll be great. Right now, I'm going to be building the bleacher section of the ice boat racing track so people can watch. So it's just a bunch of stairs that can be flipped around. And in a couple seconds, you'll see me turn around. Okay, you can see right here, I turn around and I added that little check, that finish line to the course just to make it look more like a racing track. Now this bleacher section was probably the easiest of the thing to make because I didn't fall any time, I don't think at least. I just had to figure out the design I wanted to do, so I did a forward stair, then an upside down stair, and just repeated that process until I had no more stairs. And I think I did about 4 or 5 layers of this, and it turned out looking really good, and I think you'll like it. So now that the bleachers are finished, I'm going to go test out the track once more just to make sure it is working smoothly. And you can see again closer that the starting line is really good. If you think I should make any changes to it, you can put it in the comments, but I think it's good. And I might practice on this a little bit more so I'm a lot better. Okay, that was a lot. But I think this is a good video. Thanks for watching and subscribe.